For our TinyTAT's, we have 4 listening positions. Position number 1, feet apart, hands behind the back. Position number 2, kneeling on one knee with the hands on the knee. Position number 3, both feet tucked behind, sitting back on the feet. And position number 4, with our feet crossed and our hands on our knees. These are the same 4 positions for all 6 of the TinyTAT grades. Taekwon. Taekwon. We have 2 main stances for our level 1 TinyTAT's. So this is for Curtis. We have our attention stance. This is with our heels together and a small gap between our toes. Our arms are directly out to the side. So this is our attention position before we bow. When we bow at the hips, 45 degrees, we look forwards and we say Taekwon. Then we come back up. Our next position is our ready stance. This is with our feet shoulder width apart, toes facing forwards. Our arms come in front of our body and we're making a nice circle shape with our arms. So we have our Narani Jumbi Sogi, this is this position, and our Chariot Sogi, our attention stance. Taekwon. Taekwon. When making a fist in Taekwondo, we need to make sure we protect our hands. So we start with our hands in this position, we roll our fingers down, and then we tuck our thumbs in underneath. This makes a nice, good, strong fist. When we punch, we aim to punch with the first 2 knuckles, our apjumok, and we punch with an action and reaction arm. While the punching hand is out, the reaction hand is upside down on our belt. When we punch, we change arms and we rotate in the middle. For our younger students that will struggle with this motion, we can start with both hands back on our hips, upside down, and move both hands forwards at the same time, twisting at the end, and then bringing back to the hips, upside down. 1, 2. When we punch, we also make a key up shout, which helps us tense the body. Choo! 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 We can repeat this until the junior grade can repeat with single arms all the way through. So this is our Jarugi, our punch. Taekwon. Okay, this is a rising block in parallel stance. So our parallel stance with our feet shoulder width apart. A rising block is performed with the outer forearm and it is directly above our head. For this grade, we will just repeat on one arm and then we change over. We're going to bring the blocking hand down in front of our body and it's going to be closest to us. We place the reaction hand on the outside, making a cross, and then we lift this arm in the air with a nice strong key up to here. We repeat this motion again. We cross the arms and lift them up. The key things to remember on this movement is we have a slight angle on the arm and this bicep is as close to the ear as possible. After we've done 5 or 6 repetitions, we can change sides and we do the same motion, bringing the arm down, making a cross and lifting the arm up to here. This is our rising block in parallel stance. Taekwon. Taekwon. This is our TinyTAT's level 1, Curtis. We have 5 questions. Question number 1. Please count to 4 in Korean. Hana, do, set, and net. Question number 2 is where does Taekwondo come from? This is Korea. Question number 3, what is the Korean word for punch? This is a jarugi. Question number 4, what is the Korean word for front kick? This is an ap Chaggy. Question number 5 is, who is our superhero for our level 1? This is Curtis. What superpower does Curtis have? Curtis's superpower is courtesy. This means that he is very, very polite and courteous. He always uses his please and thank yous. And hopefully you guys use your please and thank yous as well. Taekwon.